I saw that he's a former head coach for the Raiders. Yeah, his son was the coach of the
Oh,
Titans.
Callahan?
Callahan, yeah, he got fired from the Titans. His son, they were both on that team earlier this season. But Jeff Albrecht would have been great. But let me ask you this question, Joe? What if? Because McDermott is a defensive coordinator, former defensive coordinator. What if we got him? That
He's
could be
too
pretty
good.
cool.
There was a lot of weird things, and we're only getting half the story. I mean, I'd like to talk about McDermott for a minute because I think you are right. I mean, this is a guy that's proven. This is a guy that gave everything to Buffalo Mafia, whatever they call themselves. I mean, how do they let a guy like that go? It's almost as if maybe McDermott was involved with the ownership and indicating maybe it's time for a change. Maybe he wanted to walk away, similar to Tomlin, because I think that was an agreement with Mike Tomlin as well. 18, 19 years with Pittsburgh, whatever it was. It was a lifetime with Pittsburgh, and maybe it was time for a change of scenery, and as well as Harbaugh with Baltimore. And I'm not sure if that was just ownership of the Buffalo Bills allowing McDermott to walk away, but that guy is an awesome coach. I would love to have him as my head coach, and for him to step down to go be a defensive coordinator. I know that's where his roots are, but I mean, man, I don't know how that even. That's a great conversation topic, but I don't even know how that happens.
Yeah,
I
so
think
it's
it's
kind of
wishful thinking.
yeah. I
I
think
don't
it,
think
it could
that's
be
gonna happen.
it could be possible though. I mean, as long as these head coaching, there's so many openings right now. This is kind of like we haven't had this for a while, having these many openings that need to be filled. Obviously, McDermott's a strong head coaching candidate, but if he went back to the defensive coordinator side of the ball, I mean, I think he'd be great for Dallas. He can definitely scheme a defense. I mean, the Buffalo Bills when he took them over was like ranked almost last in defense. And in the 9 years he's been there, they have always a pretty good defense. You always get to count on their defense. And then they got lucky, obviously, with solidifying their quarterback situation with Josh Allen in the draft. So, again, I
Yeah,
just
I don't think the question is. I mean, and I know you're not doing this, but I don't think the question is. Would he be a great fit? He would be my number one top choice over Gannon. Obviously, it's just that's so unpredictable. He's such
yeah.
a proven, established head coach right now. He'd rather, in my opinion, I would rather see him for his own sake to take a year off, reevaluate, and then come back and see what's open next year. Those guys are. There's a handful of guys that aren't going from head coach to a coordinated job. You're looking for a guy like Josh McDaniels there from New England. He perfect example of a guy
Went to
that
the
tried to be.
Raiders, failed,
Yeah,
came
he
back.
tried to be a head coach,
Raheem
and
Morris, that
it
kind of
clearly was
yeah.
just not in his repertoire. It wasn't him. It wasn't his personality. And he knew deep down where he really fit and where he really exceeds, like where he really is successful. So that's the guy that you're going to see go from head coach to coordinator.